What is up, everybody? It is me, Technobyte. Today I'm going to be showing you the advanced stuff Gorilla Tag, such as wall climbing or wall running. Now, if you haven't watched the video before this, I probably suggest that you go and do that, because to understand this, those are just the basics of, running, wall climbing, stuff like that. So if you just starting out, please go watch that tutorial. I'll figure out a way to put it in the description. If not, I'll just put it at the end of the video. So, first thing I want to start off is some of my other routes that would take me other places, such as continuing on to this path I showed you in the basic video. Just go along this, bounce up onto here, and bounce across. Gosh dang it. Just run up here, and you're gonna bounce off onto like this branch here, or that one there. Jump up onto here, bounce off back up to here. Now you're up here. From here, if you want to get on top of there, you could easily bounce on here, run up, jump, do a little branching, and then finish off with some pinch climbing. I am not warmed up. Another thing is and that's one of my routes. Now I'm going to get to an advanced way of wall climbing between the two walls. And to do this, usually you just bounce back and forth like this. But to do this way, it can get you up a lot faster. You're just going to hit, and just hit twice or 3 times like this. Just do some bear clawing that I showed you in the last video. Or bear climbing. I don't know what it is. It can also be called Lucio running in some ways, which I will not be able to show you that in this video, but it's a way of wall climbing up or wall running around the walls. So if I get good at that, I can help you out, but I am not able to. Sorry. So why don't we talk about wall climbing? Wall climbing is when you climb up the outer wall. So now this is where you usually see a lot of people climb, but it's actually not the best place to learn. So if you're trying to learn, do not go over there. When you get over to here, you can literally just hit any way to get up, but it's kind of better just to have a set way just to get yourself lined up. I used to have it like this, where these two, there's a little gap here. You have to line that up, bounce between, and you're just gonna hit the wall, bounce to the other ball, just back and forth. It takes a lot of practice. You can also have it like this, put your fingers together like this, and kind of not having them flat, but back, and just bounce back and forth from side to side all the way up. So that's basically wall climbing. You're just gonna grab onto the one wall, bounce to the other one, and just go back and forth. Actually, now that I remember putting my fingers together like this and bouncing between. So you're just gonna bounce on, bounce off, bounce on, bounce off, bounce on, bounce off. Just do that back and forth. It takes a lot of practice. Took me a few weeks before, 2 weeks before I got it down, at least. Just a little bit. Before I could start using in-game. Even then, it's been a little bit, so I'm a little rusty. So, another place you could do it is over here on this wall. I find it easy on that wall. So if you get really good at wall climbing, you can just use that in some of your routes as well. You could be running over here, jump up and climb up here, and not miss like me. Then just move over into this wall over here. Use a little wall running, which I'll show you next. And get on top of the stump. Okay, wall running though, is when it's basically when you just like run along the outer wall. You'll see a lot of people do this if they've been doing the game a lot. To do this, it's also how you can climb the stump really easily. To do this, the best way to practice this is to go down into caves. I'll meet there. When you're into caves, let me just go play piano. No. No. Wall running. So the best place to do this wall running is right here. Come to this wall right here. That's the opening there. You're gonna come to this wall. You're just gonna what you're gonna do is hit straight down. And just kind of run along this outer wall here. It'll take some practice, but just hit straight down. And you can just run across. Now this is a lot steeper. Well, this is a lot less steep than the outer wall. The outer wall becomes more like this here. So this is a good place to practice, but it's not one of the best. This is the best place because it has such a steep slope. You can just run along the entire thing here. If you can get over to here, just keep running along, and when you get that done, when you do that, run back and just practice this a lot. Now, it's also kind of like wall running. It's a nice thing to have set up if you have just like a little thing to get your hands in position. Mine, I grip the button and I just have it right here, just hit straight down like this. And that's how I run up walls. It's kind of also how Lucio running works, but I can't say anything because I don't know how that works. So just run along and just get to the end over here and then loop back around. If you can get that down, go up to the outer wall of the forest and you will do well. I guess that's really it. So I will be showing you. I will see you later, and have fun and keep working. Soon I'll be having a Discord set up, and you guys can join codes if you are ready. So have fun. See you later, and please be good gorillas. Bye.